Hello commanders and welcome to the last part of the Rise of Austria series. The last part? Really? The series is coming to an end? Well, it has been a long journey, full of fights, full of battles, full of surprises. It was amazing and crazy series. Actually, here with the Rise of Austria campaign, we broke the record of the longest series in our YouTube channel. And here we are in a tough situation near the Gibraltar Strait against the US Navy. But the good thing that I was afraid that naval radar is going to be a task force, but it appeared to be one anti-missile going to Portugal. It's good, it's good. At least it's not a task force, because if it was a task force, it's going to surround me in the middle, my two cruisers, and I will be annihilated there. Here my multi-rocket launchers, they are killing the Brazilian motorized infantries in north of Africa, exactly in Morocco. My striker wing, now I'm going to send it to Morocco there. I'm going to start my hunt for the Brazilian land armies, because now it's about time to start my land expansion and strengthen the cadency and the speed of my invasion there, because I need to finish this game in solo. It's a huge chance for me now to win it in solo, and today in this last episode we are going to see how we are going to finish this amazing campaign. I know a lot of you has been waiting and waiting to see how this series is going to end. And of course, every story has a finish. Every story has an end. And the ending of our Austrian story is going to be today. Washington DC, under huge bombardment of the Austrian Navy. From the notifications, he has a tank division in the capital. I will stop the fire now because I do not want him to see my navies. I hit him once, and now I'm going to wait for the cooldown to finish. This is New York, level 5 arms industries there. New Orleans, level 3. Well, I already bombarded it, but now it's about time to head to Mexico, because in Mexico, United States possesses a lot of naval bases there. And my priority is to bombard all of his naval bases. Here in Merida, he has a level 3 naval base. Of course, he annexed the city of Merida. I always keep checking the homeland cities of Cuba. Maybe he's rebuilding or something. But no, looks like Cuba, he already exited the game. He left the game. Okay, we killed that Ontia battalion that was going to Lisbon, and now I'm going to hunt the last task force there near the Gibraltar Strait. Okay, America sent me a message. Let's see. I'm probably gonna move on to a new game. You got me here. I could send what I have, but nothing then to protect my west coast or mainland. So good game, brother. Well, looks like this is the testimony of United States of America that Austria has beaten him, that Austria is going to win the game, that Austria is unbeatable, that we created a tough empire, that we created a huge nation, a big navy, despite we did not have no coastal city. Imagine, guys, imagine the setback. We did not have coastal cities. We had to invade all of Italy, to annex his coastal cities and start mobilizing our navy. With a strong economy, we managed to create a navy that will overcome the Cuban navy, the Brazilian navy, and the American navy. Imagine, boys, imagine the achievement we did here, a solo with Austria, one of the hardest nations in the game. Surrounded by European giants from all the sides, and later on when you are going to conquer Europe, you are going to be in the middle of the world and everyone is going to surround you from all the sides, and you will be the bait of everyone there. America keeps on bombarding me with heavy bombers. Now I am near the coast of Cuba. south of Miami, I'm sailing to the Gulf of Mexico. Like I said, my target is the city of Merida. The Brazilian infantry has fallen. Now I'm advancing to the city of Bishar. There is nothing there. I'm using one air superiority fighter for vision. I have my radars also, of course. But you know, fighters, they are faster. I need an airfield here north of Africa, so I'm going to mobilize, to construct one. And now it's about time to start spreading my national guards. I need around 300 victory points to win this game. So I'm going to spread my national guards from all the directions to gather as much land as possible and finish this game. Because I do not know what Brazil is up for or America is up for, because they might be sending their armies from all the sides to me. So I do not want surprises here. This is the last day of the game, day 41. We are 1 AM in the game. So it's going to be enough if I spread all my land armies throughout the enemy lands. It's going to be enough to gather 300 victory points. So let's see what is going to happen. Okay, commanders, I opened the game again and checkmate. Checkmate. Melliodas is the first one with 1,855 victory points. We made it. It's amazing. It's actually amazing. It's following with Austria. It was mesmerizing. Yeah, it was a hell of a journey, boys. Look at that. Look at the Austrian Empire, from the Nordic nations to north of Africa to the Middle East. A huge navy, a huge nation. I can't believe this. Actually, it was a very hard game. Enemies, active enemies, and very good ones, actually, because you see in this game, we encountered active enemies from the beginning of the game to this moment. Look at this. Brazil with a lot of ballistic missile launchers in all of Libya, but he couldn't overcome my anti-missile systems. And like I expected, Brazil is sending random land armies from all the sides towards me. So he was not actually quitting the game. Brazil was actually still in the game. And look at this, he is sending a huge army from the city of Jazan. These are my lands actually in the Middle East. This is Pakistan, another active player with a lot of submarines. Well, level 1, he has aircraft carrier. Everything is low level. This is Kazakhstan, Iran also, who left the game and has been beaten by Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan has a lot of strike fighters and max level motorized infantries also. I'd like to have a look at China. I'm interested to see China actually here. Let's have a look. Oh, look at that, guys. China is sending his navies to America. Looks like he was trying to pull off a huge invasion on America with max level cruisers, also level 5 corvettes. Here, America has multi-rocket launchers in Hawaii, and this is the Chinese aircraft carrier with naval strikers with max level cruisers. Yeah, also China was very strong. Look at how many strike fighters he had. Anti-missile systems also, after he was bombarded so many times and nuked so many times by America, finally he made the anti-missile systems. This is America with a lot of destroyers surrounding him, max level motorized infantries. Well, boys, thank you guys, thank you for your support, thank you for all your beautiful words throughout this amazing series with Austria. The next one is going to be, I don't know actually who is it with going to be, but before we launch a new solo campaign, we are going to throw some tutorials. Of course, I'm going to post some polls to decide which kind of tutorials you want to see. So let's meet in the next video. Thank you guys so much, and bye bye.